Hey guys, what's up? Spenny here. So I have a lot to go through in this video. The main things I'm going to be covering is that there's been a ton of insider selling. Now I know most of you guys are aware of Chamath selling his shares, but actually there's another insider that just announced he's selling his shares as well. And I literally just got this update. It's not even showing on Virgin Galactic's website yet. So I'll be covering that as well. I'm also going to explain what this share selling all means. Because Virgin Galactic also announced 112,000 shares being potentially sold to the market. I'm going to explain what that all means. It's not actually dilution. So I'll go into the details of that as well. Another thing I want to cover is the amount of short interest that is in this stock right now is insane. I'm pretty sure it's at all-time highs right now. So yeah, a lot of shorts, and there's a lot to cover in this video. So before we dive into it, make sure to drop this video a big thumbs up, guys, and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more content with Virgin Galactic. I cover the stock every week, and I cover any kind of news and updates that they announce. And make sure to check out the Webull link down below in the description. I actually just got a notification from Webull that they're extending that 4 free stocks until the end of December. So if you want 4 free stocks, all you have to do is sign up with that link and deposit $100. Now, let's get into this. First thing I want to cover is that Chamath did sell his shares. I'm just going to quickly run through this. I know you guys are probably mostly aware of this. So it says here that Chamath filed a Form 4 for the sale of 3.8 million shares. I sold these shares to help manage my liquidity as I fund several new projects starting in 2021. So this is nothing alarming. This is quite common amongst insiders, especially with a new company like Virgin Galactic. This doesn't concern me. However, there's a lot happening all at once. So let's go more into this. So this is the Form 4. You can see nothing really special. The amount here totals 3.8 million. It's around $26 a share he got that for. He still has lots more shares. So this would be concerning if he 100% left this stock, but he's still very much invested. And if you do follow Chamath, he actually does have a lot of other projects going on right now. So this isn't surprising, and I wouldn't be alarmed. However, kind of annoying, because there's a lot more going on as well, is that I literally just got this notification of another insider selling. His name is Ryan James, and he's a director with the company. He is selling 30,000 shares for a price of $26.43. And then in the box beside that, it shows how many shares he owned before the sell. And he owned about 103,000 shares. So he sold about 30% of his shares, which is actually a lot. That's quite a bit. And this is going to hurt the stock. This is definitely going to hurt the stock because there's not just him selling, it's everybody selling at the same time. So it's a lot of bearish momentum going on Virgin Galactic right now. But anyways, it is what it is. These people still have skin in the game. They're just cutting their position, which is expected at some point. It just sucks it's all at once. But moving on, of course, there's another announcement. Virgin Galactic, 112,000 shares of common stock. So what they're talking about here is kind of confusing if you don't understand the way share dilution and all of this occurs. This isn't actually necessarily going to dilute shareholders yet. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So it says here that the issuer is Virgin Galactic. The number of shares is 112,000. And then it says use of proceeds. We will not receive any proceeds from the sale of shares of common stock by the selling stockholders. And this is where people get confused. So I'm going to try to break this down and be as transparent as I can for you guys. So a non-dilutive secondary offering does not dilute shares held by existing shareholder because no new shares are created. The issuing company might not benefit at all because the shares are offered for sale by private shareholders such as directors or other insiders, like venture capitalists, looking to diversify their holdings. Usually the increase in available shares allows more institutions to take non-trivial positions in the issuing company, which may benefit the trading liquidity of the issuing company shares. This kind of secondary offering is common in the years following an IPO after the termination of a lockup period. And I believe this is exactly what we're seeing with Virgin Galactic right now. And even the Motley Fool just put out an article which is kind of backing this up. It says here that Virgin Galactic registered up to 105 million outstanding shares and 8 million shares issuable upon the exercise of warrants. The filing does not indicate that the shares are being sold or that the holders will sell them in the future, but it allows for that to happen. This is exactly what I read in the prospectus. If you read the prospectus entirely, which I have, it doesn't say that they're going to dilute shareholders. It doesn't say that they're going to sell these shares or anything like that. This is just allowing them in the future for that to happen. I have no doubt that they're going to dilute us in the future, but I don't think they would ever sell 112 million shares all at once, considering if we actually look at the float of this stock is 234 million shares. So that would be almost a 50% dilution, which would be completely unreasonable. So they probably will dilute us more in the future. They have to. They need to raise more capital. This company is still pre-revenue, and they're going to need a lot more money to actually expand according to their plan. But right now, really not much share dilution occurring, but there's a lot going on with all these insiders selling. But yeah, anyways, guys, don't worry. We aren't getting 50% diluted or anything. It's just available for sale in the future. Anyways, another thing I want to show you guys is the short interest. So clearly, a lot of people are turning very bearish on this company, and probably for a good reason. These short sellers are seeing a great opportunity, and that opportunity is derived from failed test flights, tons of insider selling, panic in the stock right now. So now we have short interest up to 58% of the float. Yeah, that's a lot of downward pressure on the stock right now. I think that we could actually continue to trade down. We need some kind of positive momentum to actually reverse this trend, I think. We might not see that for a little bit. Obviously, if they announce the next test flight, that could change things. So yeah, anyways, lots of short interest, insiders selling, lots of panic and bearish momentum in Virgin Galactic right now. But really just focus on the fundamentals. They are still going to be able to execute their future plans of getting FAA approval, Richard Branson going to space. You're still going to see Justin Bieber, Leonardo DiCaprio, and all of these celebrities go up to space one day. And rest assured, if that happens, this stock isn't going to be a $20 stock. It's going to trade massively higher than that. And so really that's what I'm waiting for. This short-term bearish momentum is really just an opportunity at the end of the day. Nothing catastrophic has happened, but it's good to keep up to date with what is going on in this company. And so that is what I'm reporting to you guys. Lots is going on. Whole of it is pretty much bearish. Anyways, guys, that is all I have for this video. I'm not selling any shares. I want to see Justin Bieber go to space on a Virgin Galactic aircraft, and I want to be a shareholder when that happens, because you will be handsomely rewarded when that does occur. Anyways, though, I hope you guys appreciated this update. It's definitely not the greatest news. This is a lot of bearish momentum, but it is what it is. This is going to be a rocky ride to the top, so we just got to stick with it. Anyways, thanks for watching till then, guys. I really appreciate that. I'll see you on the next video.